What else is in the news? Remember when Fred changed his name and we thought it was odd that he didn't tell anybody?
Right.
I want to ask you a question, Fred. Did you tell your family?
Fred is gone, Robin.
Oh, Fred is gone.
Either that or he's not talking to you.
Oh, I did.
The one time you call on the guy. Well, he did enough today. He won Fred's money.
Yeah,
There he is. He's right behind you, choking you.
There we go. Now we can ask Fred a question.
First time she asked him in 5 years.
You want to know if we're doing another break? All right. Well, what'd you learn? Are we doing one?
You don't have to break anymore.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Fred, when you changed your name, did you tell your family?
Of course I told my family. Why?
All right,
What do you mean, of course? Who did you tell in your family?
My mom and my dad.
You did?
Yeah.
Did
You called them up?
Before or after?
I don't recall, but I did tell them.
You told them your name is now Eric.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to enforce it no more than I would try and even enforce it in here.
You told your wife.
She was in on.
Right. Does she call you Eric now?
No, I know she does not.
Did you go back to Fred, or is it Eric?
Stupid.
Oh, really? Does she call you Fred?
Yeah, of course. Everybody.
So
calls
what's
me
your
Fred.
name?
What is your name?
Whatever you want it to be.
No, but what do you think your name is?
Well, my legal name is Eric Fred Norris, but people call me Fred Norris. Why would they call
If
me?
your wife calls you Fred,
Right.
your parents call you Fred, if we all call you Fred,
Right.
your name is Fred, right?
Sure.
That's like if a tree falls in the forest.
You can answer every question but this one.
Was it always Eric, Fred, and
No, he just changed it to Eric.
He
why she's
chose
stupid.
Eric.
Hey, Fred, calm down. I'm just asking you to calm down. You come in here once a week and you're going to bust my balls?
No, the reason
I'm just asking. Oh, just ask all you want. I can call you. I can insult you if I want. See how that works?
That's not an insult. If I was going to insult you, I'd call you a weirdo or something.
Oh, if I was going to insult you, I'd call you a fag.
Oh, my.
Or queer.
Okay.
His real middle name, Fred's real middle name is Leo.
Yes, Fred Leo.
Fred Leo.
One
Then his last name's in question, too, but I don't want to get into it because I know there's certain names he doesn't want to use.
But is his last name the new last name?
Norris, yeah. Norris is your legal last name.
That's correct.
Right.
Ah.
But that's not the name you were born with.
No, it is not.
Right.
But you know, when he changed that one, he made everybody call him the new name.
Yeah, he forced that.
Well, that was, that's what I call myself when I got into radio.
All right, Ophelia.
So there you go.
Ophelia's my name.
So, Fred, you are officially Eric, but nobody calls you it. But
Nor would I expect them to. I did that for me. It's like you got a tattoo for you. Nobody sees your tattoo all
Gary
the time.
getting a tattoo on his back, you know.
I got a tattoo for other people, too. I want them to see it.
Who's going to see it?
Well, anyone sees it when I
The one
walk
on the
around
back
with
of your neck,
short
people
sleeves.
see?
Yeah, sometimes my hair parts or I wear a ponytail.
Yeah, right. When does that happen? When you have
Every
gay
day.
sex? I mean, when does that happen?
Sometimes
I don't perform gay sex.
You sure?
Sometimes I put my hair.
Why would you?
I'll answer you. Sometimes I put a ponytail.
Why would you put a tattoo on your
Not for
breast
me. I never
and
see
not
it.
tell anybody what it means?
Huh?
What?
Why would you put a tattoo on your breast and not tell anybody what it means?
I don't have a tattoo on my breast.
Who does?
Robin.
Oh,
Okay.
Well,
why should you have to tell them?
Directed toward me.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I'm just asking questions. People are asking me questions. I feel it's fair.
All right, I've answered all your questions.
Well, I
I'm
have a
answering your
question,
question.
okay?
All right, what's your
And I've
question?
answered your question.
If you get your name tattooed on your arm, would it be Fred or Eric?
Right.
It would be Koger. It's like, why do you call yourself Jackie when it's John?
You can't answer.
You
That's
won't.
my nickname, and it's always been my nickname.
No,
but
you've got
other
several
people call
nicknames.
him Jackie.
You've got Jackie, you've got John.
Yeah, but I tell people my name is Jackie, and so they call me Jackie.
Okay, fine.
It's pretty normal.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
I wouldn't
The
go
reason
change it to
I
Charlie
asked the
and then
question-
tell no one and then say I changed
Why
my
would I
name to
tell
Charlie.
someone if I did it for me?
I don't understand doing it for you. Like, what do you mean? Like,
How
what
is it
if
for you?
you do
Why
it
do
for you,
why
so
do
other
why
people
did
will call
why
you?
did
Not being
have a
serious.
No, seriously, why did you have
Okay,
a tattoo
I'll tell you
on
why.
your body?
I
There's
think
no
it
legitimate,
projects an image.
rational reason.
I'll tell you the rational reason.
If you got a shirt on, nobody's going to see it. If you got it on the back of your neck, nobody's going to see
Right, but there are times when people do see it.
it. Nobody ever sees it on the back.
So I like the image it projects.
Okay, fine.
Well, changing
It
your
makes
name
you
and not
feel
telling anybody
specific
projects
It makes me feel good. Now, if you
And
have the
that's
name
why
Eric,
it made me feel good.
so your name is
There's
Eric,
no
but nobody
way
knows
in the middle of
it.
life I'm going to make anybody else do that. Why would I do that?
So why change your name?
Because I wanted it. I liked it.
But
what-
if nobody uses
When are you
it,
going to be Eric?
what's the read
For
his birth
me.
certificate? You know, you pull it out.
Yeah, how often do you read your birth certificate?
For me. I did it for me.
All right, okay. Listen, I'm not. I'm just trying to understand. That's all.
I think that Fred's
There's so much
mail,
understanding in the room.
I think that Fred's mail comes to Eric.
No, it doesn't, though.
It doesn't?
No. Only your credit cards are now in Eric, right?
There are many things that do come to Eric.
How about your paycheck?
That comes to Eric.
See?
It does, Eric Norris.
So he-
All right, well, then he gets
I
to see
bet
the
if you
name
sent him a
Eric.
Christmas card that
Hey,
said
Fred.
Eric Robert.
When your wife
Norris, you'd be
introduces
pissed.
when your wife introduces you to somebody, does
I
she
don't
say-
have to listen to you, Stu.
Does she say this is Fred or this is Eric?
I don't even have to listen
No, I'm just curious. Does she say this is Fred?
You've fallen below the tide line.
Fred, what about that,
Being able to
though?
bust on me.
What about new people? Why can't they be introduced to you as
Yeah.
Eric?
Eric.
Is
Why
that a
not?
John question?
That's my question.
Oh, that's your question?
At some
It sounded
point, you
like
have
a
to
John
make the
question. I'm not
changeover.
answering John question.
No, his was your wife. Forget the
Where's the
wife.
hostility come towards me?
What? I'm not hostile towards you.
Seriously, why doesn't you?
Jeez, Eric,
Why
calm
don't
down.
you have? Why don't you? Would you like me to call you Eric? I'll call you Eric.
I actually thought
If you
that
want me to
guys
go, I
would
will
have
call
done
you.
it.
I will do it.
I would have asked you to do it, but I knew in a million years
Eric.
that there was no way.
You just have to initiate it, and we'll respect it.
You would have
want to be Eric?
Yeah,
We'd let you
you
be
tried
Eric.
the Ophelia thing and it didn't work.
Well, that was stupid.
Wow. There you
You want to be Eric? We'll
Duh.
call you Eric.
In 3 or 4 years, we'll get used to it.
Eric, no, but I'm saying, what about
any of your parts?
Do you ever meet new
would
people
kill
and say, many people call me Fred, but my name is Eric. I prefer you call me Eric.
Yeah, I'm going to do that to you.
No, new
Do you
people.
listen to your own radio show?
No, new people.
Do you listen to your own radio
Yes.
show? Okay, there you go.
What about new
I think
people?
you can answer your own.
I have a question. When you introduce the band, you say, I'm...
Who are you?
The
artist
formerly known as... You say, I'm Fred.
Because Prince changed his name, and he'd make everybody call him.
I have a question.
I don't think you should do that. That'd be wrong.
Fred, without upsetting you, I have a question. I'm going to try
You
not to
couldn't
say-
upset me, sweetie.
Do you just hate the name Fred?
Yeah.
Like you always hated it?
Always hated it, but you can't change that.
Do you hate that? So do you hate that?
What if we
call you Fred?
hypnotize you to like Fred?
No, I hate it.
Do you hate that we call you Fred?
It's my name. I can't change that.
So
What are you
call-
eating?
Call him Eric then.
I owe a piece of chocolate.
Would you rather us call you Eric seriously?
If I thought that you guys would have done it without goofing on me, I would have asked you. But that
He's
was
right.
never going to happen.
No, he's right. It would never happen.
Never going to happen.
It was never going to happen.
What
but
world are you living in?
I say the new people who meet you should
Yeah.
call you Eric.
Oh, in your
Interns, the new
personal
interns.
life, you could be
Right.
Eric.
Mhm.
Could you call him Eric Howard?
It would be hard to remember. I would do it for him, but there were many. I think of him as Fred.
Right.
How about name tag?
Yes. Rotating.
So
they would
Christmas
choose-
cards read Eric or Fred?
Don't you have like old jokes to steal?
All right, Robin, why do you bring this up? Let's get off Fred for a second. Why do you?
Fred is not the only one. I just
Okay.
want to give him some support.
All right, go ahead.
It
There's
sounded
a
very
woman-
supportive.
No, I didn't mean for all that to happen.
That was just a bonus. Right.
But there's a woman who was writing into Dear Abby today
Right.
who says her son had a child, and she and her husband went to the hospital to see their grandchild, and they couldn't find him because their son had changed his name and hadn't told them.
Wow.
So that happened. He's not the only one. The first they knew of it was when they went to look for their grandson.
I'll tell you the truth. I don't believe Fred when he says he informed his parents that he's Eric.
Well, you can believe what you want.
I don't. I believe they still think he's Fred.
There's
I'm
some things
sure
that
they
you see
call
every
him
day I
Fred.
don't believe too. So
I don't
You know
believe-
what we should do?
I don't
Call
believe you
his
made that phone
mother
call.
and ask her son's name.
No. Call his mother and say, Eric's on the phone, and see if she accepts the call.
There you go.
Collect call from Eric.
let's call your mother.
Can I ask you a serious question and get off the jokes for a second?
Oh.
What do you say? What do you say?
Let's dig
call
up
your mother.
Jackie's
Let's dig
mom
her
and call
up.
her.
That's what?
Dig up Jackie's mom and call her.
And ask her about certain things.
All right.
Jeez, that's
A little sensitive. Sorry.
There's a little difference between changing your name like a goofball and goofing on somebody's dead parents. Fred has no sense of a line.
Oh.
Jackie,
and you do.
please.
And you do. And you
Jackie,
do.
please.
You are so full of
And while you're at it, why don't you ask her if she still takes you in the seat?
All right, can I ask you a question? And this is a serious one.
Oh, yeah, like
That's
this
why
is
he
serious
changed
so far.
Seriously, this will be serious.
so far,
And
right?
I don't think you'll be offended by this.
Changed his name right
No,
after.
I'm serious.
I haven't been offended by anything so far, so why would you?
No, on your tombstone,
good
will you
question.
put Eric Norris or Fred Norris? Will you be buried?
You'll all be dead before me, so you'll never.
Fine,
know.
but what
I
will you
don't
do?
have to answer
No, I know how.
I think it'll be Eric.
Fred will be scratched out. And
We'll
Eric
go
will be-
looking for Fred's monument, and we won't be able to find it. We won't know who it's under.
Have you made funeral arrangements yet, Fred?
No.
Actually, yes, I have.
Oh, you have, really?
In the process of.
Isn't that amazing?
Wait a second, you were making the process of making funeral arrangements?
Well,
Really?
Well, how are you?
It has
What
to
are
be
you
spelled out
going
in your
to do?
will. You
I
don't
can't
have
hear.
that.
What did
You
you
don't
say?
have that in your will?
What?
Like what happens when
No.
you die?
No, I don't.
Seriously?
Yeah, I never thought about it.
Wow.
So what's happening to you?
Cremation.
Really?
Yep.
Ow.
And who will get the ashes?
They go out to the sea. That's it.
No headstone?
The 7 Seas?
No headstone. It's a waste of real estate. You plant somebody in the ground, nobody's going to go visit you anyway, so what's the difference?
I want a big head. So.
I would have visited, Fred.
Huge.
I'm hoping I'm going to revive like a vampire.
Just to see what you had written on your tombstone.
Eric.
Well, there won't be one.
You got Buffy.
All right, go ahead, Robin.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it?
Still is. Don't keep
Well, I got to leave, so that's why I'm saying.
All right, the lists are coming out at the end of the year.